That light's bright.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to
what's going
HM5,
on?
and today we're going to be doing a thing that we wanted to do, so we're doing this thing.
We're going to do a ranking of the 2000's consoles. So what we're looking at is the consoles that were released between 2000 and 2010. So we're leaving out, ish. So we're going to leave out Xbox One, PS4, and the Nintendo Switch.
Current gen.
Yeah, the current gen.
Even though the next thing's coming out.
So what we're going to do here is we'll start off with our lowest ranked console. So we're doing 7 of them. So
it's going to be the main ones.
Coming
the
to
off-brand ones.
Oh yeah, we're not focusing on any of those weird, obscure consoles that were released. And we're also not doing handhelds either. Just get that out of the way. I feel like that's kind of...
We should have added that to the list, though, because...
that would have made it so much harder.
The DS and the 3DS were awesome.
We could maybe do a separate ranking of those, then.
Handheld consoles next.
Yes, coming soon to our
maybe,
channel near you.
If we remember and we feel like doing it. Anyway,
so yes,
coming in at number 10.
10? Coming in at number 7.
Number 6, Gamecube.
This is going to get confusing for the viewers. So, number 7 is Gamecube.
We got in an argument about this one.
Yeah, it's tough enough to rank these as is.
Yeah.
But we had to go back and forth on this one, really look at all the details. But we're putting Gamecube at the end.
Because the controllers suck, basically. The
controllers were awkward. I mean, you could get used to them if you played enough. I eventually did, but they are strange. Now, a lot of the games on this, I mean, I had a blast because I love playing Super Smash Bros. And I had a hell of a time playing Time Splitters with my friends and Medal of Honor Rising Sun.
Yeah, Medal of Honor was fun.
But, I mean, other than that, it kind of was just... There's nothing really special about it, you could say, outside of the really miniature disc that it had.
Yeah.
But
which was also partially annoying because... they just ended up all over the place.
Yeah.
They were always like too small to put in like CD holders with like the rest of your games, or
you
had to like buy one of those mini cases for them.
Too unique.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a good console. Definitely not going to argue against that. But for our list, we figured it comes in last.
Number 9, we have the Wii.
No, number 9? Where are you getting these numbers?
It's supposed to be a top 10. That's where the numbers are coming from.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Just good old regular Wii.
The Wii. We both had one, I think.
I did. I played with friends, though.
Yeah. It was a fun party game, doing like the Wii Sports, golf, stuff like that. It also had some great, like Mario Galaxy's a good one. Super Mario... Wait, Sunshine was on the GameCube. I didn't really consider that.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
I didn't play it either, so... I
never played that one. This console introduced, like, motion control to household.
Yeah.
In, like, the major fashion.
So the rest of them ended up copying.
Yeah, a lot of them copied. I mean, you ended up seeing, like, PlayStation came out with those weird ball cutter.
Yeah, the PlayStation Plus, and then the Xbox 360 cam thing.
Yeah, so this one really was, like, the grandfather to that. And, I mean, the fact you had the fitness, I think there was, like, dancing ones, too, wasn't there, and stuff? Yeah, I mean, this really brought on a whole bunch of new stuff into your household.
Revived Mario.
Oh, yeah.
New Super Mario Bros.
I mean, there was a lot of platformers on there that ended up being a hell of a lot of fun. I think, actually, this one has the only one I've ever actually beat in Mario, which was New Super Mario 3D. But yeah, so that one comes in at 6. The next one we're going to do, which is number 5, that's PS2.
This would be higher up on my list, but like the newer consoles that came out afterwards, they just had more features.
Yeah.
When the PS2 came out, I think we were like freshmen or sophomore in high schools.
Yeah, I remember that.
High school. And it was great because it came with a DVD player built into it. You could buy the sweet remote for it.
Oh, yeah.
I had this console for a long ass time, and we played, Guitar Hero came out on it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All the great games. So it was a great console, but it wasn't like online friendly. Like it was hard to do stuff online.
Yeah.
And that was the big thing at the time was...
I think early PlayStation had a really rough time getting the online features hammered in. I mean, Xbox had a lot made that a lot easier. And I really don't think it picked up for me until PS3,
Yeah.
where you really were like, oh wow, the online capabilities are great.
Well, then the PS2, like you had to buy the modem thing for it too until the Slim came out and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I mean, and there were some great games on this. I
Grand
think,
Theft Auto
yeah,
3.
that's the one I was going to bring up.
Yep,
that was
those
the one
are
I was going to bring up.
The only games I ever really bought
the
for my
only ones
PlayStation.
you needed, man.
Yeah, were the Grand Theft Auto games and Tony Hawk's games.
So yeah, that's it's coming in at the bottom for PlayStation then. But
Yep. There's a lot of good RPGs for it.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm not a huge RPG guy, but I know there's gonna be a lot of arguments that this is like the greatest console of all time. It's also the #1 selling console of all time.
That is true.
Still to this day, as of posting this video. But yeah, it's just the technology for the other ones kind of bumped them up.
Yep. So that brings us to our next one, number 4.
Its competitor.
Its competitor, the original Xbox. So this one was, I mean, I think for both of us, there's a huge amount of nostalgia because this had Halo Combat Evolved, which was amazing.
LAN parties.
Yep, LAN parties were a huge thing. I actually used to bring it to school for, I was in band and we had what was called Band Bounce, and everyone would bring their Xbox and connect it inside the school in the band room while you're waiting to go on it. It was like a talent show. And we just all play Halo against each other until we went on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this was amazing. And then Xbox Live.
Halo 2, Xbox Live came out. And even, there was the bootleg thing where you could run it into your computer and, like, LAN party from a computer on certain websites. It'd be laggy as hell, but it worked.
I mean, it was amazing at the time.
And
You're like, holy
free.
crap!
And it was free.
Also this one of my favorite games, Half-Life 2, I think came out towards the end of its run, but it's an amazing game if you've ever played an RPG like that.
I also had the Knights of the Old Republic games.
Oh yeah, that's right. So. We're going to keep moving along, though, so we're going to go ahead and bounce back into the Nintendo land. And
number 3 on our list.
Wii U.
The Wii U, which is probably higher up on the list than it deserves to be, but Andy loves his. It's his most recent purchase of a console.
Yes, I got one the same time. This is a whole other story, which we won't get into, but I got it the same time Switch came out because I was impatient to play Breath of the Wild. And my family and I both have loved the Wii U. I mean, it's got great family and multiplayer games. Mm-hmm. I mean, I love playing Breath of the Wild on there, even though I'm sure it's better on the Switch. But nonetheless, I mean, the amount of games available and the fact you can get onto the Nintendo store and I can just go on, scroll, download a digital game. A lot of them are indies I've been playing lately that are fun, but I like the ability to just go on and do that whenever I want.
The fact that it's backwards compatible with the original
Oh,
Wii.
yeah. I mean, that's definitely a plus, too.
You can use the screen for the controller for the Wii U as a TV screen. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many times I'd just be watching wrestling and Rusty would pull that up and watch Netflix or something on there.
Oh, yep.
I don't think you can do that anymore because I think Nintendo's licensed.
I haven't seen it. They have YouTube. I'll watch YouTube sometimes if Kaylee's watching something in our bedroom TV. It's a little slow and laggy, but I mean the ability I can do it and just sit there and watch it on the screen's nice. So. Or
you can play games on the screen for the most part. Yep. There's some that you need both, but for the most part you can play the games right on the screen and turn the channel.
And I mean even some of the games that came out with, as I mentioned before, for multiplayer, like Nintendo Land's fun. And even the remastered Twilight Princess, which we've been playing, has been a blast for us to do. And
Smash Bros. Is good.
Smash Bros. So, I mean, it's got all the good stuff. So, that's number 3. So, we'll move on to the top 2. And coming in at number 2 for us is the Xbox 360. And, I mean, this console, I mean, it's been fantastic. I still have mine.
Yep, we still use ours to record. We did, I think the most recent one was Red Dead Redemption, the Undead Nightmare. We haven't used it lately, but the Xbox Arcade was amazing. Just the Xbox Live is like what current day video gaming still bases their standards off of.
I definitely think that was revolutionary with the online capabilities. Xbox Live, and I used to make so many different accounts on there. But I mean, I've loved playing. You got Halo 2, Halo 3, Reach. I mean, all of those, along with
Halo
every
2 was on Xbox.
Halo 2 is on Xbox. I thought it was on 360 as well.
Halo 3 was on 360.
Oh, I guess that might have been wrong, but regardless, I mean, you got all sorts of multiplayer games that came out, all the Call of Duties and stuff. I mean, I think
Borderlands.
yeah, a lot of the online gaming I think went through the roof during the 360 introduction. I mean, you have all the extra abilities too. Like you can still get the remote for this one to watch TV. You can watch DVDs on there as well. So I mean, it's a very versatile console.
And our number one, I guess, is the PS3, which solely makes this because it has a Blu-ray player.
I mean,
current media.
Current media is definitely nice on that one. You had the same things. This one, I believe PS3 had a controller as well for also handling like TV and other menu options. But yeah, the ability to watch Blu-ray is great. The online capabilities improved, but they're not better than Xbox 360. I played majority of my RPGs on PS3, so Skyrim and Oblivion were huge for me. I think I'm trying to remember what other ones I played on there. Fallout, I played a lot of Fallout on that. So to me, PS3 just kind of is top notch compared to 360.
They go back and forth, but the fact that it plays Blu-ray,
it's kind of the winner.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's definitely debatable. So, I mean, you can let us know what you think of our rankings. Do you have the same ranking as us?
This is also based off of our personal experience. It's
yeah,
not like
I mean, we're definitely not saying.
So I know, like, a lot of cross-platform games, it just depended on what we bought it on, too. So that could have had a factor.
But, yeah, for us, this is our ranking of these 7 consoles during the early 2000s. Let us know what you think, or if you would have moved something around. If you want to see us do more rankings, let us know. We're open to doing handhelds or going further back if you want. I guess just let us know what you think. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
See ya.